Hi everyone, welcome to the art room. I thought I'd start by showing you around, going over the rules, procedures, and what we're going to be doing this marking period. So this is my art room, okay? Good to see, it's pretty big and we've got a lot going on. All right, come over on this way. Woo. Yeah, lots of little Bob Rosses. All right, and almost there. And we're back to where we were, okay? So that's my art room. As you can see, it's pretty big, pretty spacious, so we should have plenty of space to be able to create stuff in. Now we're gonna start off by going over some rules. Now the rules that I have are posted on my whiteboard, okay? Oh my heavens. Let's erase this. People, as you can tell, love to write on my whiteboard, and that's okay, all right? All right, let's start again. Okay, so my art class has a few rules, okay? Yes, we have a little bit more due to the pandemic, but these are the basic rules. Basic rules are be on time, be prepared, be in your seat, and basically online at time. So what does that mean? If you're here in school, it means you come right in, get to work. If you're at home, I start right after your last class. I don't wait the 5 minutes, okay? So please be aware that if you're at home, please turn on your, log into the Meet right after the last class, all right? Be respectful, model behavior, language, always ask, please and thank you. Respect everyone and everything, okay? If you haven't figured it out, I'm very G-rated in here, okay? I like to have please and thank yous. I know it's a little strange, but I like to have a nice, easy class, okay? Be in control. Focus and use your time wisely. Quiet conversation, and make sure you put your names on things, okay? So be in control, all right? You are in control of yourself in my room, all right? So that means that you gotta work on a timely basis. Now, we kind of do move a little quickly, all right? Although not as fast as past years, but because you guys are sometimes at home, I know it's really hard to ignore the phones and all the other technologies that are out there, or even more, the kitchen, okay? But try your best, all right? And even here, I know that your phone might be going off, or I might have music. I normally do have music, but it's quiet music, okay? Try to keep going. All right, conversations, as long as you're not screaming over the room, you're okay. All right, let's go. Be safe, use supplies correctly, appropriate actions, and listen to all directions. Those are simple things that every class does. Be responsible, clean up after yourself, push a chair in, put things away where they belong. All right, so clean up after yourself. Yes, this is a big part. I do not clean up after people, okay? You're gonna be responsible for wiping your own desks down and pushing your chairs in. So that's pretty much what I'm expecting. Those are our basic rules, but we have a few more. So I'm gonna start with procedures. What is a procedure? It's kind of things that we do. So when you come in each day, by the way, come in, all right? First one that you're gonna do, all right, is right next to the door, it says wash or sanitize your hands every single time you come in, all right? I don't care if you use these or you wash your hands over my 2 sinks or you use your personal stuff, but you have to wash your hands every time you come in. It is important because we use some shared materials in here, all right? So you come in, the desks are set up, okay? About 3 per table, so to speak. The chairs must remain in the middle of the space, not to the left, not to the right, okay? In the middle, all right? Your book bags and stuff go under your space, all right? Not out in the open where people can trip. Now, one thing that people have asked me in regards to what if I have a Chromebook that is not holding its charge? I do have an extension cord, okay, that does kind of reach all the way out into the middle of the room. So if someone's using it, please be kind and, be careful not to trip over it, okay? So we have that. As we walk around, you guys are responsible for, yes, bringing your sketchbook and using your sketchbook, okay? You'll get them. I have 2 sinks, all right? One of the things that that I don't do, okay, is if you're just gonna wash your hands, please use the 2 paper towels. But because we do all wipe down our tables, I always have quick right here, okay? So that's that. So let's walk around, let's see what else. So we come in, you find your seat, all right, and you get to work. Materials that are in here, all right? A lot of the materials in here that I have out, not away, out, are able to be used, okay? You will find that the things that are able to be used have like these little watermarks, all right? A lot of things have been separated to make life a little bit easier so you're not kind of like picking and going through things, but you may definitely use, all right? This means the watermark means that it needs to get sanitized at the end of the night. If it has like an X on it, it means you're good to just use it. If you ever forget your sketchbook, I do have extra paper here, but you have to put it into your sketchbook, okay? There are other materials here. When you're done with materials, all right, what they do is they go into this bin. So right now, these materials, because it's the morning, are ready to go and be put back, okay? Normally the day starts with an empty bin. You put your stuff in, custodian comes in, sprays them, and sanitizes them at the end of the day. If there's stuff that needs to be printed, okay, I might say, hey, guess what? We need to work with a handout. I will have them here. If not, I will have them also in Google Classroom, okay? All right, so what are we gonna be doing? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Let me kind of go over a few more things. So this space back here, it's kind of like my space back here. Normally I would have people use the cutting board, but we don't really use it that much. And that big thing over there, that's the kiln. Sorry, we can't use that this year. Other procedures that you may need to know. If you need to go to a nurse, you gotta tell me, because I gotta call down and then you can go. If you gotta go to the bathroom, just ask me. Please use the ones by the gym or the ones by the library right here, nowhere else. All right, if you need to blow your nose, I know this sounds really weird, but because you're supposed to cover your whole face with your mask the entire time you're in here, not under your nose, over your nose, and yes, I will call you out on it, okay? I prefer you to blow your nose, take it, open the door, and blow it out the door, okay? I know it's weird, but my rules, garbage is right there, okay? If we have a fire drill, the door that's owned by Bob Ross, see Bob Ross and Peapod? They're cute. They're over there, okay? If we have a lockdown, we kind of like line up along the side here. So it's nice and cozy there. And if we have a shelter in place, basically it means stay where you are. Just don't leave the room. It means continue on. All right, so what are we gonna be doing? In class, we will be using Google Classroom, okay? All of your assignments are gonna be there. Each week, you're responsible for a drawing lab. I will go over that later, so don't worry. So that's one. We are gonna be doing about 5 units, okay, in art. So 5 sections, 5 units, 5 chapters, whatever you wanna call it, 5 projects. That's what we're gonna be doing. At the end of each one, okay, you are gonna have 2 additional assignments that are called Explore and Learns. You will have the last day of your project, which by the way, whenever I have things due, they're due at the end of the period, okay? Never the beginning. So you'll have like a kind of like a day and a half for the Explore and Learns. In regards to things that are due, yes, I will take things late. No, I will not penalize them for being late. Yes, all things are due 2 days before the end of the market period. I don't take anything else after that, okay? So if it shows up after the time I've set, sorry. I got lots of the grade. In regards to Power School, okay? Now a lot of people are like, well, wait a minute, you take them whenever, I can hand them in, whenever. Now there's a catch, okay? In Power School, if something's handed in on time, you'll get the grade, which is perfect. If it's not handed in, you will have an F and a missing, okay? Because I don't think it's right to have someone not know what their current grade is at that moment, okay? So you are absolutely able to have things handed in, okay? And get that F erased and the missing erased. If you have a unit, like a whole project that has like a letter grade, let's say it's got a C, okay, and a missing, that means there's something missing in that entire project setting or whatever, all right? So that's that. Trying to think of anything else. If you guys ever need to like talk to me, send me an email. I check my email all the time, okay? If you need to borrow supplies, please let me know. I will try to get them to you, okay? If you're here, I can absolutely let you borrow them. If you're at home, I can borrow them. My suggestion is you are all gonna need pencils, you're gonna need your sketchbook, you're gonna need something to color with. I would highly suggest you find in your house or you go shopping, okay, for these basic ones, okay? Basic ones, kind of should get them on your own. You need color pencils. I would highly suggest that you get some Crayola markers, okay? And if you got crayons, that's great too. Other things that we kind of go over, I could definitely certainly help you out, okay? Like the unique stuff, like who has oil pastels, you know? Like some people do, I do, because they are my favorite, all right? Other than that, that's all I have. So if you have any questions, now is the time to ask.